Icky's ready.
It's time!
It's the game! It's the cows!
To get into our inner Katamari!
It's the king!
Roll the clip. They're fleeing.
Da!
I
Almost.
have the Katamari of my life.
The song's almost here, Matt. It's almost there. Oh,
God
just
damn it.
But all
3,
fantastic
5, 6, 7, 8.
Woohoo! Da 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 da.
Look at them all dance. Suddenly, the fact that Icky loves this game suddenly explains his surreal art style to me.
No, you think?
Very clearly.
That really does explain a lot. For some reason, Eternity from Marvel's decided to step in the role of the king.
Yeah. So what is up there, Icky? Why do you like this game so much?
It's one thing for me to follow Mr. Takahashi on Twitter. It's another thing for me to be a fan of this phantasmagorical game.
James, what are we doing here? This isn't on the PlayStation.
No, it's on the Nintendo Switch. This is Katamari Damacy Rerolled. Pretty much a remake of the very original game.
I am so glad that I can play this game on the go.
Oh gosh, a giant freaking roll, destroy this.
This game wasn't... This wasn't on your game.
Okay, no joke. I actually
There we
thought
go.
that was... The singing in the background, I thought that was Steve for a second.
Hello, Prince. This is the king. Long time no see.
It's only been a few minutes, my liege.
I thought I was the little prince.
We thought today would be a good day for rolling. The Katamari. The prince.
But every day is a good day for rolling. Let me roll!
The first rolls, the second follows. Roll, roll, roll.
Yeah, get ready for some weird sound.
Oh!
Icky,
Right,
you have a
yes.
problem. Do we have
No.
to hold an intervention?
We went to the
Matt,
bother.
Have a
The
Katamari.
bother of making this space.
He's like the king. He's the king of cosmos, king of all cosmos.
Icky, eat a Snickers. You're not yourself when you're hungry.
I'm not myself when I'm not playing Katamari, that's the problem.
He's all weird and sassy. I love his dialogue though. Hi, what's your experience with Katamari? While James shows us how to play this thing. Hype?
Hype! Speak for thyself?
First things. Oh, it's doing that thing where his Discord thing is appearing green, but I don't hear his voice.
I hate when that happens.
Hype, real quick, just leave the call and just join it again, real quick.
Oh, I'm not
Oh, stop
speaking yet.
recording.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there you go. Hype, seriously, you gave me a scare. So, Hype, what's your experience with Katamari?
Well, first off, just to alleviate your scare, the reason I've been kind of quiet up to this point is that I didn't want to, like, disturb Icky's ickiness
his
at the
zen.
beginning.
He was relishing my absolute joy towards this game.
Okay.
But,
Yeah.
but to answer the secondary question is, I definitely know of this game. I've seen my brother play a bit of it back when it was originally released. I've never tried it for myself, though.
Okay.
James,
And
press the A button.
James, how much have you played of this game and the others?
Dazzling.
We
feel the
swoon
Coming on.
Yeah, James, what's your experience with all this stuff like?
Very little, to be perfectly honest. I mean,
This is your
outside of
oh,
maybe
boy.
playing a demo of either the first or second game on one of those PlayStation demo discs,
Uh-huh.
this is literally my first major time ever playing a Katamari game.
Considering this was a demo, considering this was a remaster of the original game, how well does it do? How good of a job does it do, like introducing new players to the series?
It does fantastically, in my opinion.
I mean,
Alright, then.
it does a pretty decent job. It's just still a matter of getting used to the overall mechanics in the first place.
Thing is, it's
Okay.
a tried and true remake of the original game with a few little quirks here and there, but regardless of such, it's still a fantastic title. If you've not played the original, please pick it up.
Peekaboo! I see you!
Jeez, that's actually creepy. And there's our
So yeah, if you haven't played this on the PS2, please get it on the Switch or
We
on
are
PC.
in shock. We feel bested.
You probably get more mileage on the PC version, actually.
I wonder if he actually talks now. He doesn't.
Almost too elegant to roll.
So fab, the prince is fabulous.
Fabulous. And Icky shall steal all voices.
Because he's the voice stealer.
That is how the Icky do.
Because I'm recording the second game.
So here's our story. all the stars are going out because Jerk here was going nuts.
One day, the king of all cosmos went spinning across the galaxies, and
He and the Queen were having a gay old time out in the stars.
no, it was just him this time.
Really?
He blew up all those freaking stars and the moon.
I think at this point, the queen of all cosmos wasn't really all that much a thing.
No, she was like she.
No,
was
she
in
was
the-
a character in the series. It's just that
Oh.
they weren't making much of a deal out of her until the second game.
Oh, okay.
So, about that.
No, it was indeed not a dream.
Okay.
My son, I have done fucked up, and I need your help.
Yes. You really did it. The King of all cosmos has really done it.
Nice going, dickhead.
And I need you to do me a solid.
A sky full of stars. We broke it.
Yep.
My bad. Totally was not in my head.
He went on a fender and destroyed all the stars in the sky, including the moon.
I might have Thanos'd it.
Well, no,
Yes, we were
Matt, that's
naughty.
an
Completely.
Naughty.
that's inaccurate, Matt. If you Thanos did, you would have destroyed half of those stars.
True.
So very sorry. People of Earth, do not be worried.
Hashtag thoughts and prayers.
I didn't Thanos it. I dark-sided it.
That's better.
But just between you and us,
My bulge is rather big tonight.
but just between you and us,
Everything about the king of all
it
cosmos is big.
felt quite good.
Why were you doing that in the first place is what I want to know.
Because he was on the happy juice.
Not that we can remember very clearly, totally not. On the record, I plead the fifth. But we were in all nature's embrace.
I.e., he was drunk.
We were one with the
I felt the
cosmos.
beauty of all things, and felt love for all. That's how it was, right? And
In
someone's
other
writing
words, he
down,
was on a bender and he...
Did you see? We smiled a
sec.
genuine smile. Did you see? The stars splintering in perfect beauty.
Every time he talks, I expect a mixtape to start.
So many there used to be. Almost a nuisance. Now there's nothing but darkness.
Yeah, the whole writing of this game is weird. It's fun.
Yeah, I mean, given the time it was released, you could sort of see why.
Tis but a dream, but a beautiful one.
Also, here's another reason why the writing is weird. Japan.
Why?
But it's
How do you say but? with
How
two
are you
words?
having hearts in your dialogue?
That miraculous, fabulous moment has passed. It's over.
And I'm making you pay for it.
Also, I love his theme song.
We came to and found everyone was furious. They were kind of ticked. Even the King of all cosmos was not spared their wrath.
Even Speedwagon was angry.
Really, everybody was irate. So, anyway, Pee-wee Prince,
That's you.
Yes, Dad?
hurry up and bring back the glorious starry sky, and maybe I'll love you again.
Jesus.
He really does not care for him at all.
He doesn't care for anybody.
True.
Our problem, your problem, yes? You owe us your existence. We collect on the debt, yes?
Who is he even referring to by us?
Him, it's the royal we.
Hand in hand, always there, yes? The very definition of the father-son bond, yes?
Oh my god.
I don't think so, Dad.
Yes!
Okay, Dad.
Alright then, get cracking.
So, that's our big task.
And these are our very lovely loading screens.
Movies, programs, elephants. Basically, this is like how the level randomly generates itself, kind of, I guess. Okay.
Here we are. Earth. Full of things as usual.
It's pronounced Earth, Daddy. Really? Then why is there an A in it? I'm still going to call it ER.
I want an expert on this planet in here now.
Small. You're as small as ever.
Yeah, the prince is like super small compared to the king.
He's literally the size of a nickel.
He's 5 centimeters tall.
You didn't notice not one jot over the stars and all. Sorry, too busy with my problems. Is that body, that physique? Could you really be our son?
Gasp.
Dang.
Aha! I've got it.
build yourself up with your brother. So the Katamari... let's just skip some of this dialogue. So the Katamari is that weird ball thing. I mean, yeah, we're already 10 minutes in. Let's just get to the game. Basically, we're going to be using this Katamari, which is like a really big... It's a really big, sticky ball of some sort that allows things to be grabbed. It's like... Actually, maybe sticky is the wrong thing. More
How
like
about
a gravitational pull.
It is a roly, sticky, everlasting gobstopper that helps us make stars, because why not?
Because it has a very strong gravitational pull that we can use to grab objects. Except the big gameplay fun quirk. James, go ahead and explain the big gameplay fun quirk with rolling.
You have to use both analog sticks in order to roll your fucking thing.
Well, no, I mean, like, how do we? I mean, can we pick up just anything, or did this thing have to be a certain size for us to pick it up?
Your Katamari needs to be a specific size to pick up specific things. Like, see that kettle over there?
Yeah.
Can't do crap about it now.
It's too big.
Are you okay, James?
Right.
I'm fine. Just having to deal with some really weird controls here.
Oh yeah. This game takes a bit of. Icky, how do you master these controls? Because I never figured it out.
I think Icky disappeared. Oh.
I think Icky's comatose.
I think Iki fainted from all the Katamari-isms
Icky
here.
muted himself. He's gone so morose.
Yay!
Alright,
I'm at 7 centimeters now!
I can tell you that every time that happens with the freeze frame type thing or slow motion, that means you can pick up bigger stuff now.
Yeah.
Oranges. Orange slices.
But yeah, the objects have to be smaller than your Katamari in order to be picked up.
Right.
Typically. Some cases, if you're really good, you can stun an enemy that is like the same size as you and pick it up.
Maybe I should just drop down now.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty fun Zen kind of thing, except this game later on is going to start throwing time limits at you.
Yes.
And then it becomes stressful. But goodness, is it not fun to just grab every little thing in sight?
Pretty much.
It is fun.
Now, we should talk about one other big thing that can get kind of
Sorry, I
annoying.
had to roll up Zimbabwe. What did I miss?
How goes it, Prince? How's the Arthur? Huh?
Only 10 centimeters, 1 millimeter?
Oh!
You made a 10 centimeter Katamari. How fabulous. I'm just going to speak this up with.
We'd forgotten all about that, so you're mostly clear on everything, we assume. Everything else is very nice, so they'll be very helpful, yes. Even if they scream when you pick them up, don't worry, that's just them showing your love. We'll let you roll everything up and smile.
I just took a swig of my drink, and you almost made me spit it out and laugh.
Sorry.
Speaking of...
Let's go home for now.
Speaking of
Sorry,
sweets...
I had to roll up
Oh,
Zimbabwe.
God!
Don't worry, Ziki. What's up, Hype?
Speaking of, like, drinks, I have a request, and I don't think it's completely unfitting for the character. Make the king sound completely sloppy-faced.
I really got extra. Be careful.
By
Okay,
which I
that's
mean
just
drunk.
gonna go get old fast. Ow!
I'm sorry, that's
Robot
like the
is larger
stock
than you.
drunkard voice I can think of.
Oh, my favorite loading screen. No, come on, you gotta do one loading
Oh,
screen.
wait.
Oh
Tutorial
no, I'd say
again.
no. Just say no. There's this one, there's a loading screen where it shows him picking up a human, and
Oh.
the human's just screaming every time.
Hey.
Yeah. It was the first girl, but it's not very exciting, is it?
No.
Next time we want a much bigger one.
When we're talking about, like, an extra...
The thing that you
millimeter.
collected the most is snacks.
We apologize. The
Earth
king
really is full of things.
Yes,
We
it is full of
apologize. The king recently read Linkara's Marville.
We will now release into the sky.
Marvel?
Into the sky.
Look it up.
And
Marville is a horrible.
pudding.
Marvel.
Pudding.
I will call the star Pudding Pop.
Why is that?
Oh, hello.
What?
I'll explain later.
You forgot your
Got your
own
own planet?
Really? Are you
Yeah,
serious?
we should speed this up. We're already almost 15
They're
minutes
not
in
just small,
talking
but a
about
bit
this
slow
line.
too. As a parent, we cannot feel power.
There's a lot of pretentious and really like
I am a
funnily
turntable.
convoluted dialogue. James, how do you feel about this game? Like having played it so far, like what do you get? How do you feel about the style or presentation of it?
I mean, I do like the style and presentation of it all, how kooky it is. Like, it's pretty much on a league all its own. But it's like the make or break deal for me is easily the controls. Speaking of which, I'm gonna switch to the simple controls because honestly, I
Which is
feel
one
much better than
James,
that
man,
way.
what are you doing?
One analog stick. That's
What
all
are you
need.
doing?
Yeah,
That's all you need.
unfortunately, yeah, we knew that this would happen.
James, man.
Back to Earth, people.
The king of all cosmos would like to have your word with you, James, man.
Megastar. 2.
Go make that
Yes.
star.
But oh, jeez, not again. Oh, can I say? Okay, while he's bang the dang Tangali
Tangali. Have you ever been to the Philippines? We stopped in the day before yesterday.
What was I gonna say? While he's doing all this talk, I was watching We Love Katamari. I think that was the sequel.
Yeah.
One of my favorite cutscenes is the one that explains how the king became the king of all cosmos.
Wait, we'll get to that. I promise.
Okay, because I love that cutscene.
That's what we were thinking.
While playing catch with your present.
What?
Eh?
And it went
down to earth.
Just fell to earth.
Fell to earth.
Just fell to earth.
Must be around somewhere, so roll it up while you're at it.
Yeah, there's a special item in each stage. If you roll it up with the Katamari, you get to keep it.
Not every stage, but most stages, there's a present to find.
One thing I always liked, technically, fundamentally with its game engine that I love, is the idea that no matter what you pick up with the Katamari, it will immediately add to the physics of how it rolls around.
Yep, but it's much more noticeable in this game compared to others.
Yeah. You'll be rolling inside the house. The Katamari should be, let's see, we want it to be 20
full
centimeters.
20 centimeters. And keep
Except-
in mind, that's the minimum.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the king is also very impatient, so
Yep.
he gives us 7 minutes.
So we have 7 minutes to do the job.
In case all of you didn't know it now, the king is kind of a fucking asshole.
We look forward to a nice Katamari, Mini Prince.
I am a great king of all cosmos and a particularly wonderful father.
I am a great king. Just look at the way my uncle raised me, King Henry
Do
VIII.
not interrupt the king of all cosmos.
You know, even with the simple controls, this still feels a little awkward to handle, because you can't, when turning your
controls.
Katamari, you don't even turn it with, doing left and right. You have to do up and down.
Admittedly, when it comes to Katamari
Oh,
Damacy
hello!
specifically,
You got them
the
out
control is a little bit jank compared to later entries.
Yes.
Yeah, they do a better job of the ones.
I will admit, just bumping into things is much easier in this game compared to later
Yeah.
developments.
Also, be careful bumping into things, because one of the things that happens in this game is that bumping into certain things, especially larger things, will make you drop items.
That
Yeah,
happens
it
much more
sucks.
often in this game compared to later titles.
Oh boy. The music is also really fun.
Oh, yeah, this is great.
Noticeably, though, they actually removed some tracks in this game, well, from the original game into this.
Oh, come.
They at
Yeah,
least,
the tutorial. No, the tutorial stage where you have to roll up a 10-centimeter Katamari. The music track for that was supposed to be Wonda Wonda, but for some reason that isn't in this game's soundtrack.
probably licensing.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It looks, I will say, the game looks really nice with its little, the poly, all the pastel
Everything is a little
color.
poly, so it's easier to render.
It's right, but I like how pastel and nice, color. I like the color scheme of this game.
It's a lot more muted in this game compared to later titles.
Oh, okay, we're big. Error.
Pro tip,
Doesn't
roll up
count.
the caramels and the ball-shaped items before you try rolling with
Careful.
anything else. Like this right
Nice.
here. Good.
But I will say, I definitely think that this game, caters to that part of your brain that's gosh, that's so satisfying. When you get big, that you can pick up a bunch of little things that were normally an obstacle, but now you can just pick them all up, just by running over them. That's such a fun feeling.
Yeah,
that's what,
it's nice.
Well, that's what Mr. Keita Takahashi-san was focusing on when it came to this game's development.
Really?
Yeah, you want to make the most, pleasurable experience to the player. Or
This
at
is
least
just
the
fun.
most fun thing you could think of without having to worry.
And it's satisfying. So it's that satisfying feeling of lining everything up in a perfect row. Or there's this subreddit I follow called Oddly Satisfying.
I love that.
And then years later, the creators of Dark Souls went, we could do the same, but the opposite.
No.
Wasn't Dark Souls made by Namco
The
Bandai?
Katamari is as big as a rice bowl. Just get bigger. And yeah, it gets. Oh, snap! You can pick up the snails now.
Yep, you can pick up the snails,
Bye.
but don't let them get away.
Yeah, what looks like it does is
aristocratic,
you have to stun
dazzled.
the snail first.
Oh, gosh!
Woo! Jeez.
But yeah,
Before it runs out. Yeah,
when it comes
there
to
are
things that move around actively like mice or snails or people, roll them up before they get away.
There are some challenges that, because looking at how much time we have and by the time this video is over, there are some challenges before this look at ends. There are some challenges that suck, like the bear challenge, where challenges where you have to avoid picking up a certain thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But those are comparatively easier in this game compared to later games.
How far have you gone? How far have you gone in the game, James?
I'm trying to remember. I think I know I got as far as being able to go to the city district.
Okay.
So that's about it. I was able to pick up a few pedestrians, and that was hilarious.
Yay! I'm actually really
So you got
curious.
to the town at least.
Is it
Right.
true, Icky, that all of is it true that all of Katamari actually is taking place on only on one in-game world that just gets bigger and bigger the more we get? Like, this little house is actually a whole area in one of the bigger maps when we become huge.
Yeah. Except
except
for this game though, because you have in this game's case you only have 3 like unique areas. You have this house, you have a town, and you have the globe.
Gotcha. Ow.
I mean, hey, it is an interesting case of progression.
Oh yeah, this game.
Well,
is all
yeah,
about
they
that
want to make it
stuff.
feel like you're actually getting bigger
Nice.
and bigger.
Lord.
Yeah, 2 minutes, by the
Also,
way.
roll up those magnets.
Or 3.
So, hi. Seeing this, what do you? Nice.
There we go.
Ooh, you did
Lucky
it!
me.
But we still get
Now
some
roll
more time.
more.
Oh, what a nice Katamari.
What does Katamari mean?
I don't know.
Oh,
So
who
essentially it
cares?
goes down smooth. We'd like to have them. So basically, now this is now the game's way of saying "go nuts" for a bit. Hi,
Yep.
having seen some of this gameplay, what do you think about this? Do you think this is a game you'd want to pick up on Switch?
It definitely looks like it'd be a fun game to try out. I wouldn't mind giving it a go
Oh,
if
come
I
here,
had like.
Birdie!
Get the present! Get the present!
Where's the present?
Yeah.
Where is it?
One
Oh, I
of our
got it.
royal
Yep.
presents.
Oh, there it is.
No, no!
Sorry.
Make sure
back
to roll
to you,
back
Hype.
up in case you drop it.
Sorry, back to you, Hype.
Oh,
There it is.
There it is.
Like I said, I wouldn't mind giving it a try if I ever had the chance. Like, I'm not quite sure if it's like something I'd like really commit to. Like if like James mentioning the control problems, that might be a bit of an off-putting factor for me though.
Depends on
Yeah,
how
I
you
mean,
can pick it up.
again, there is an easier difficulty in. Hello there, human. Enjoying a nice game of golf?
Yo, man.
Like I said before,
Thank
you
you
can
for
get this
playing.
game on the Switch, and you can also get it on PC at this point.
Currently, there's $30 on Switch. I think it's the same for physical as well.
It's pretty much $30 on everything outside of PS2. I'm pretty sure you can get that at a pretty decent price.
I always like all the. I always like
Well,
all
yeah,
the
you can
animations
get
of the
you can get the
prints in the
PS2
corner.
original, and you can also get We Heart Katamari on there, which is the superior sequel.
Do you think that will get a reroll?
I hope it does,
Oh,
because it's certainly
also,
the better of the two games.
Hey,
I think it depends
Matt,
on how well this sells.
Yeah?
Katamari means clump or clod, so literally a clump of stuff.
Gotcha. I mean, you know what? It should go without saying that when Katamari first originally came out, like, it was a pretty big phenomenon. And even today, people still use it in a whole lot of, like, visual
Oh,
humor.
yeah.
Think of
It's
it this
user
way,
humor,
this is
it's-
one of the more major imported titles from Japan. Like, it was one of the most highly requested titles to come out for the PS2 in America.
Let us
Yeah.
let us also not forget the most iconic thing of the series. Da, 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 da,
Yeah.
da,
Oh,
da,
James,
da.
head back to the bedroom quickly. Let's see if we can pick up any more stuff in that bedroom.
Okay, let me see if I can at least get there first.
We got 45
Yeah,
seconds.
that's like a key tidbit when it comes to
Can't
rolling up
That way.
stuff.
reach! Oh, there we
If
go.
you feel like you haven't found enough
Oh,
big stuff
boy.
to roll up in
Oh,
the
my
area you're in,
Excuse me.
always go back to where you started, and you'll have
Look at that.
New Year!
I think we just picked up a bunch of stuff. Okay,
Oh yeah, sometimes the
The
King of All
mouse.
Cosmos says things. They're funny.
we're doing good. Look at that.
He's
Get
a
the mice.
great... I mean, say what you will about the King of the Cosmos, he's a fantastic, despicable character.
He is
Oh, I
a
love
good
him.
dad.
He's weird. I love
He's
it.
a better dad than Bowser, said nobody
He's a
ever.
better dad than his dad.
10 seconds.
Wait, what?
Get to the garden quickly. Pick up some of those radishes.
We'll get into details later on.
Yeah.
And by later on, I mean whenever I
tomatoes.
record We Heard Katamari. You know what? I might actually end up recording
What?
that
Done.
to
34
completion
on the
before I
dot.
finish Ape Escape 2.
Time's up.
Time's up.
34 centimeters on the dot.
Nice.
Going to watch this whole time. We'll zip back to
It's like I had to give you 7 minutes to roll up all this stuff.
Royal
Get out of here.
Rainbow. Rainbow.
What the fuck?
Delish.
Doctor, I think I made
34.
It's
It's
pretty big.
pretty big. We imagine
imagine.
it'll make a pretty star.
Let's find out.
If it were ours, we'd
We'd
make
make
it
it
much bigger.
much
I think it's like a personal
Fuck you too,
achievement.
Dad.
Here,
Oh, here's a present.
this is our royal present.
It's It's a
Oh, it's a
scarf.
scarf.
Guess what? Guess what it is?
What is it? Please
It's a
close your
royal
eyes.
present. We are
The
so
thing-
proud of you. The thing
You
that you
collected
collected the
stationery
most
folder.
of is...
Stationery.
Earth really is full
Yeah,
of
that's just
things.
now. We're now just doing the multiple dialogue again.
We will
Release
now
into the sky.
release
Let's
it
see what we
into the
made.
sky.
You usually make a constellation or something.
Oddly enough, compared to the original game, this game doesn't have English voice acting.
Oh, there's original English voice acting?
What is
Yeah.
this?
Huh. Well, I guess they figured it just wasn't quite as fitting.
Well, no.
Okay.
Apparently, they had to recreate every single individual asset from the ground up. The one thing that they couldn't recreate is the voice acting.
Well,
Must be
honestly, I think
investigated.
the Japanese acting just fits better with this kind of aesthetic anyway.
To
To be continued.
Maybe.
So,
Well,
Let's
before
check
we
the
end
present
off,
box.
why don't we put on that cute
Winter
winter
scarf.
scarf?
No.
Oh,
Hey.
one more thing before we sign off. Click
Alright.
the L button. It's a magic mushroom filled with
with
cousins.
all of our cousins, which
Those
they make a
are
bigger
the
deal out
Player
of.
Rolling.
mode for this game.
Yeah, they make a bigger deal out of the cousins in the second game, but yeah,
Yeah,
these are all
over
the
here
different-
there's just more stuff
and
to
there's
roll.
the lonely child on the bottom.
That's Marcy.
But yeah, basically this is... Oh, I can't be all memorized by color scheme.
Yeah.
But yeah, these are all like the different skins you could wear. You can be different princes.
You can't use them as skins in this game, though.
Oh, really?
That
It's just
sucks.
single... it's
Yeah,
just
they're
single
only
player?
exclusive to two-player mode in this game.
How does two-player mode work? This is just two Katamaris
It's
battling,
basically imagine a battle royale of Katamari. You're placed on the same map and you try rolling up each other.
Well,
Oh.
before we do end off, let's save our game.
or...
Okay.
Okay.
Which
Save
portion of
to
Nap
Wabi na
Coach?
or ko.
Let's do nah.
I say ko.
Save
How
nah.
about laddie?
It's the actual nah. It's the actual nah file.
Well, you say Nair, he says Ko. I'm going with
Richer.
Bigger.
See you again sometime.
Bigger.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Prince.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for joining us on what will only be a look at because we're skipping ahead to the next game.
We'll see you when we heart Katamari, boys and girls.
Till next time, guys.
Oh, God.
What they said.
This is indeed a disturbing universe.